Hello there. Okay. Just my fan. Oh, that's worse. Blowing my hair in the wind of the green screen. Alright. Down a bit, then up for myself. What is that sitting on? Actually, I don't think I need that. There we go. Alright. This is kind of a test because I have yet to actually do a stream besides Crazy About Corn, which was kind of barely a thing.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen. This keyboard.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. Oh, Jillian is a fine woman, much adored for her high spirits and her quick laugh. She holds a special place in my heart. She stays on at the tavern to support her elderly grandmother who is too sick to travel. I sometimes fear for her safety.
I've always thought
I
this
know
guy
that
was
any
just
man in the
doing
village
kind
would
of a
rather
shitty
die
Sean Connery
than see
impersonation
her
at all
harmed.
times. Let's see.
Oh, Jill.
I can't cast that here.
Well, what can I do for you?
Hey, we have bad Scottish guy. We have crappy Sean Connery impersonator.
Sometimes I think that Kane talks too much. But I guess that's his calling in life. If I can bend steel as well as he can bend your ear, I can make a suit of court plate good enough for an emperor.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our
Okay,
village.
so supposedly we
Many
lived
were
here
cut
at some
down where they
point.
stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals.
Oh,
The
so
screams that
for,
echo in the night are
gaining
inhuman,
3
but
mana
some of our townsfolk
at
may
instant
yet
speed.
survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
Do 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 do.
Good day. How may I serve you?
And now we have somebody who's got stereotypical Irish.
Pepin saved my grandmother's life, and I know that I can never repay him for that. His ability to heal any sickness is more powerful than the mightiest sword and more mysterious than any spell you can name. If you ever are in need of healing, Pepin can help you.
Okay, I do need. I was like, I don't need the fan. It's like too hot if I don't, too cold if I do.
Over here. Ogden is a fool for staying here. I could get him out of town for a very reasonable price.
That voice
but he
actor sounds
insists
really
on trying
familiar.
to make a go of it with that stupid tavern. I guess at the least he gives Jillian a place to work, and his wife Garda does make a superb shepherd's pie. Ogden is a
Do 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 do.
I can't cast that here.
Alrighty.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Fires the arrows. Sell that off. Monies. Yeah, I played this like Windows 98 years ago, but I actually got, I think, almost to the final boss, but then the game glitched up on me. So I'm kind of counting this as never having played this, because I never beat it, and I was like, I don't know, 16. Yeah, it's one of those that I've sort of played this, but not really. much junk have I accumulated? Not much. I was like, who's that? Stream loot spam, that's who. Yeah, I've like never really played this game much.
Oh my god, I've got chubby face. And you've got a sleeve. Oh my god, let me touch your sleeve.
How goes the chubby face? I also feel like this loads faster than it ever did when I played it on my old shit computer. Off work for 2 weeks. Off you with the things. Oh damn. Monkey? Monkey. I need a picture of a monkey. Let's see. There, that'll do. Okay. Okay.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while.
Well, what can I do for you? The axe? The axe? Aye, that's a good one.
Thank.
You get your monkey.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
That's definitely one. I always thought he sounded like a bad Sean Connery impersonator. Like, hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Do you ever play Diablo? Because I actually got to the final boss, but at the same time, I wasn't able to beat him because the game corrupted my fucking save game. Yeah, I own a copy of it somewhere. I don't own it boxed, but I do own a disc. But honestly, making this run on the Mac was a ginormous fucking pain in the ass. So, because it was such a big pain in the ass, I ended up going with a modified download version because it actually worked. Yeah, the issue I was having was that sometimes it wouldn't load. And when it did load, it wasn't loading with the proper colors on the second screen. Buy and download games from the App Store. 2009 iMac. Do they still support that thing? Because this is a 2004 eMac. I haven't connected it to the internet because I just figured absolutely nothing would work. What version of the Mac OS is running on it? Hey there, Crip. How goes it? We iMac and or eMac. Sorry, she was talking about an eMac and iMac. I think it's Leopard. This one's on Tiger, which is 10.4.11. Yeah, how you been doing, Crib? Okay. You know, I was trying to get this game to work on the eMac here, and I got it technically working, but and it ran perfectly if you were playing it on the computer itself, but the VGA out looked ridiculous. Like, I don't have a screenshot of it, but Yeah, it pretty much was like pink and blue with weird inverted colors. Yeah, I've just been overall trying to get games working on this eMac because I think it's amusing. 2004 eMac with a 1 gigahertz processor. It's basically that thing. It's got a, it's pretty close to being the original first iMac that had a LCD screen, but the educational version, which had a CRT so that it could be cheaper back when a CRT was actually cheaper than an LCD. Have you ever used an e-machine? Yup. Yeah, I actually remember the ones. It was, I think it was probably like a Pentium 2 of some sort. Do you remember the ones that would have that stupid sticker on them that said, never obsolete? Where what they meant was that you could basically trade it in for a new model forever, but the way they phrased it was hilarious. It's like, this computer is never obsolete. It's like, no. 90s computers and early 2000s computers were going through technology so fast that it was basically obsolete the fucking day you got it home. I don't know why it does this. Was the E-Machines one that, like, bootleg iMac? One that I think Apple actually sued over? Yeah, the sad thing is I don't see CRTs in my area, like, at all. It was kind of shocking when I saw this eMac. Where I live, because it was just like, wait, what? There's an eMac? Like... Because, yeah, yeah, they either ignore or throw away CRTs where I live and just be like, you know, we're not gonna take that. Like, basically just telling you, like, go fuck yourself, you know,
Good
whenever
day.
you try and bring them.
Hepburn saved my grandmother.
And so, how much was this thing? God, it's been like 2 or 3 years since I bought it. I would guess that it was
What
under
ails you,
30.
my friend?
I honestly don't know.
Griswold knows as much about the art of war as I do about the art of healing. He is a shrewd merchant, but his work is second to none. Oh, I suppose that may be because he's the only blacksmith left here.
Back when the scroll wheels didn't exist.
Hello, my friend. Ogden has owned and run the Rising Sun Inn and Tavern for almost 4 years now.
And this guy's Sean Connery impersonation is about as good as mine.
He and his wife,
Which is to
Garda,
say, kind
did
of
not have the money to
shitty.
leave as they invested all they had in
Hello,
making a
my
life for
friend.
themselves here.
Stay a while and listen.
He is a good man with a deep sense of responsibility.
There's coffee in that nebula.
Well, what can I do for you?
Let's see. Yeah, it's an interesting computer, the eMac, and definitely a weird little thing that it was released specifically as an educational, cheaper version that you could buy in bulk, versus...
Rebstar_hero wants you to draw a picture in Paint for them, or use an app on the eMac.
I sense a soul in search of
I could do it in
answers.
Photoshop. Oh, I should get kid pics.
To a man who only knows iron,
Let me
there
get
is no
kid
greater
pics, and then I
magic
will
than
do it.
steel. The blacksmith Griswold is
here.
more of a sorcerer than he knows. His ability to meld fire and metal is unequaled in this land.
Let's see here. Kid pics. Unless this tanks the fucking internet to do this. Let's see. 2004 requires an eMac. Big is this?
Kick names, take ass.
Yes, kick name, take ass. Alright, we're gonna download this and I'm gonna see if it completely shits the bed on the internet. It shouldn't because it's using the download speed, not the upload. Is that just completely tanking the stream while it's downloading? I swear, I really, really need to get better internet. Yeah, it's going to be done in 50 seconds, and then I can transfer it to the Mac. Let's see, do I need to burn this to a CD? Yeah, probably. Here, let me do it. Totally using my legit copy of Kid Pics here. 100% legit. Yup. All right. Burn CDs on 2004. It was so 2004. It hurts. Love it. So I actually specifically made sure that this eMac actually has the it came with a DVD reader, but it didn't have a DVD writer in it. So I actually took the DVD drive out and replaced it with a DVD writer. Let's see, Mac crap. Where's my Mac crap folder? All right. And Kreb, what do you want a picture to be drawn of?
To a man who only knows iron, there is no greater magic than steel. The blacksmith Griswold is more of a sorcerer than he knows. His ability to meld fire and metal is unequaled in this land.
So they absolutely can draw something. I just need a kind of a what would you like? Oh, okay. Was saying what would you like me to what would you like drawn? Mega Man? You do that.
Jump, jump, slide, slide.
Yes, the jump, jump, slide, slide. All right, let's see here. Write image file to disk. Browse, kid pics, open. Yup, you are under the size that a CD is. Let me find a Sharpie. Silver will do. All right, let's see here. All right, it is working on it. I could do it in Photoshop, but Photoshop's like way too generic-y, where I could do it much more silly in something like Kid Pics. Because, yeah, we can definitely do that. We just need to make it so. Did either of you ever play with Kid Pics? Yeah, Kid Pix was definitely one of those things that I remember from the Mac, even though I didn't really have one. Die. Ah, fresh meat. Yeah, I know what you're referring to. I haven't really played this much, so I don't have as much experience with this as many people do. Welcome in, Bob. Yeah, I've never beat Diablo because my Windows 95 computer that I played it on, the save corrupted at one point. Yeah, we're almost ready for drawing time. Yeah, I knew I was screwed there. It's almost done with the CD. Let's see.
Well, what can I do for you?
Longbow deals more damage, but I don't have enough dexterity, do I? That's the strength I'm lacking, I think. Yeah, that I've got a Windows shirt on for my Mac time. Alright, give me the disc. Give me my disc. Kreb requested some drawing, and I will make it so. Whoa, that is very tilty. Okay. Alright. So we're going to save. And how you doing? Alright, so... Give me my CD. Alright. Alright, we're gonna try and install and run Kid Pix on the spot. This is the one, yes, that I swapped out the old crappy hard drive with a much better one. Yeah, sure, install it in there. Go. Go, eMac, go. What is this icon right here? And players cannot be found. What do you mean players? 90s or 2000s when I watched this stuff? Yeah. So I appreciate that because I like doing this, even though this is a Windows 11 shirt. I just thought that would be silly. Install faster. Damn this technology. It's like it's old or something.
Checkpoint!
Just download more RAM. This thing's got as much RAM as it can hold. Got 1 gigabyte. Ooh. So what's wild is that it's got 1 gigabyte of RAM in 2004, and we're only dealing with 32 gigabytes now, or 64 in some cases. This computer's only got a 32nd over 20 years. Was that the most? It was the most that this Mac could handle. Ooh, it wants us to register with the learning company. Let's see if it'll even let me. What happens? You're not connected to internet. Yup. You're not getting it. Internet, eMac. Okay, then do it. Okay, you. Yes. All right, fine. What if I do it for you? Displays. 640 by 480. Yes, do it. Confirm. What about that one? Yeah, that one works. Okay, thousands. Okay. Now will you work kid pics? There you go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. Kid pics, come on and play with kid pics. Wow. Change it up, draw it up, move it up. There it is, move around, add the sound. Kid pics, come on and play with kid pics.
I almost feel like this kid pic song should be some sort of card or a redeem of some sort. When you have 2 keyboards and you can't remember. Did you go to sleep, keyboard? Or did your battery die? Okay. All right, there we go. I thought only rich people had Macs. I honestly thought only idiots had Macs back in the day. It was that my issue with old Macs was that they were just really expensive, and they just, to me, weren't worth it. Because I always felt like they were more expensive to do less, so it always puzzled me that people would get into them. Can I make the dock go away? Dock. Turn hiding on. There you go. Go away. New channel point redeem. So it's written that I do it with Mario Paint or what the hell's the name of that? The Sega Pico, but they're both not accessible. So we were requested by Kreb to draw something, so we've decided to do it with kid pics. Macs are only really good for video editing. Yeah, and I would debate that Windows computers are now more. But yeah, let's see here. It's a Mac exclusive program? I think so. And Crab, we doing Mega Man or Mega Man X? And do you want it to look normal or do you want it like super freaking cursed? Because I can draw a you want it cursed? All right. Oh, I know what we're doing. Yup, we're doing this version of Mega Man. You get a Windows 32-bit working draw a picture using O'Reilly's Drawser. O'Reilly's Draw a Story works with classic Mac OS. Yeah, as long as it works with 10.4.11 or 9.2 or earlier, yeah, we could do that. Let's see. Let's see. Is it like 2038, 32-bit no longer works? It does if you're using a Mac from 2004. Dial the clock back for extra life. Yeah, because it's already set to the current date. So let's see here. All right, I know which version of Mega Man we're drawing. I'm not telling you until I get it partially done. I needed to come to this screen though. Let's see here. Open image, a new tab. Close this tab. Close this tab. Okay. We're boot up Windows XP and it still worked. Let's see. Is there a size thingy? Okay, we want pencil. Nope. Undo. That's squiggly. Okay, undo. Okay. Rebuilding your XP computer to play an old game, of course. Let's see here. So we start with... let's do this thinner. Okay. We need some sort of music playing for this. Let's see here. Let me get the... Let's see here. That exact same sound effect that plays when you selected the line. What, this? All right, let's see here. Send you to that modder. And then actually we should do that in Chrome since I know Chrome is already set up to capture. Copy. Paste. Go. Turn on my Chrome audio capture. Where is it? The hell's my Chrome audio capture? Is it on this scene? Okay. You. Small. Over there. There we go. All right. Music needs Dutch scooter lyrics. What are you saying? Like, harder, better, faster, scooter! You know, that sort of shit. The question is, what is the question?
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Unreachment not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
This one is currently running. I'm currently messing with let's see, 10.4.11, but I can also run 9.22 on this particular computer. Does it say or society the most common use custom mode is some sort of twerking like an animal? Why would you ever say that? I mean, this is 9.2.2, so yes, I can run on 9.2. It takes a computer reboot to do it. Million streamers that have some sort of twerking thing. You were absolutely right. Request that I play Oh Really? Well, it's based on my old cat. I had a cat that looked somewhat similar to this. He died in October, but yeah, I had it. The only thing I could possibly pull out if you ask for 80s metal is a copy of Iron Maiden that I really don't listen to, but I could pull out the Mega Man X soundtrack. Let's see here. Oh, so he was already dead when you found this channel? Yeah, I almost didn't want to stream at that point because I was definitely having issues because he was great. But yeah, let me see if I can get to anything like that.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
Yeah, I do have Mega Man X 1 through 8 vinyl soundtrack. Let's see, how many records is this? Yeah, this is an 8-disc set for the entire Mega Man X soundtracks, plural. It's still sealed, yes. I actually haven't gotten around to listening it. But yeah, it's the colorful edition. But yeah, this is still sealed. I probably should open it and play it, but I just haven't yet. Yeah, this is official. Capcom put this out in 2020. I do have this, which is green screen to hell, but this is this is Arthur's Teacher Trouble. Hey there, Richard Toaster. Arthur's Teacher. That does sound cursed as fuck now that I think about it. Yeah, Mark Brown's Arthur's Teacher Trouble. You gotta see this cover. Mr. Ratburn is like leaning in from the curtain at Arthur there. The Arthur one? Okay, what is this cover you're trying to show? Little Flip the Leprechaun. What the hell? But yeah, hey there, Richard. How's your hour goes? Trap story, more rap albums. Looks better than MS Paint. Yeah, KidPix is definitely significantly better. But then again, KidPix was a paid program that I totally paid for. Yes, yes, yes. Use MS Paint to crop photos. I assume you can still see this. I actually don't have the reference up. Yeah, you can. Okay. If anybody knows what I'm drawing yet, good for you. Kind of shitty coloring in on this. What's funny about this is I have Photoshop on this computer, but I am choosing to use a much cheesier program to do it. Mega Man the later years. Kind of. You're pretty close.
Undo, undo.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
You know what's funny is my mind filled in the ready from Mega Man X there. Hey there, Foxhole. How goes it? Let's see here. My mind's also like filling in all of the sound effects from Mega Man X in my head. Going real progress in life, starting to think docu TV series because, you know, little historical figure and reviews are good for accuracy in presentation. Not God, yup. We're working. If you figured out which version of Mega Man I have chosen. Oh, you'll know. Did you ever play Street Fighter Cross Tekken? Or ever see the version of Mega Man that was on the Mega Man 1 box art? We're working with Street Fighter Cross Tekken version of Mega Man here. The horrifying Mega Man. The US cover art for Mega Man. Exactly. He got fired. So, I gotta ask you this, Retro Toaster. Since you played Mega Man X4, are you hearing, like, the Mega Man X4, like, gun noises added to this track in your head just from, like, hearing it a bunch? Because my head is, like, auto-adding them. Like, the get ready! Hoo-ha-hee! Hoo-ha-hee! You know, all that sort of stuff. Really, though, whoever did the US Mega Man cover got fired. Yeah, it was definitely cursed. I don't know. It's somehow weird to see this in like VGA quality, because whenever I've done like horrifying, creepy drawings, they've always been on things like, you know, the Pico or, you know, Mario Paint that definitely do not have quite the quality that a VGA monitor does. And for anybody wondering, this is that's the actual capture of the eMac that is coming through the RetroTink. Yeah, it's almost weird hearing this soundtrack without the sound effects because I've heard it so much from playing the actual game. Yeah, my mind just keeps filling in all the ready sounds from this. Like, my mind just added the sound of the bird from Mega Man X that, like, comes in and, like, freezes the stage. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we kind of need a yellow highlight to go in and kind of highlight his boob. And that kind of comes down to his beer gut, kind of highlighting his beer gut, like that. Got kind of like this shape. Yeah, thank you for coming in, Crab. I'm sorry this is taking a long time, but yeah, I very, very much appreciate you coming in. And I'll post this like... And I'll post this to Discord or send it to you in a message or something when it's finished. Get ready. I'm making a curse as fuck put in the art and design with no explanation. Can do. What am I making? Cursed Mega Man. Specifically the version from like Street Fighter Cross Tekken / the original NES box art. It was fucking cursed. Yeah, thank you for coming in. You got Renhen Hoo-Ha! How's the Mega Man X soundtrack doing? Swing! Whip! Like, the sound effects are just in my head. I cannot get them out. You got Renhu Hoo-Ha! And I know that that's not what they say in Japanese, but he mangles it in English, too. Yeah, speaking of that Arthur game, once I've finished with this, do we want to try in Diablo, or do we want to try and see whatever this Arthur game is? We want to go to the Arthur game? We can go to the Arthur game. Okay, we need to draw his creepy lips. See here. I need like some actual black. I need same yellow color. We can draw in the yellow stripe. Pretty much done the upper body. Alright, now to do his creepy legs. Alright. Oh, I need to do his crotch piece. His crotch piece is definitely made out of like that shade of blue. His crotch piece kind of comes like this. Darker blue for this transitional spot. What's funny is if I was doing this in Photoshop, I'd already be done, but it would look like almost too good, where I want it to look cursed. little bit of a shirt wedgie. Sorry, I'm very focused on this. If anybody's got any like random shit they want to talk about, it looks like he's seen some shit. That's kind of the point. Fucking color. Okay. Sorry, just working like real close on it. What is that tapping? What is that? Oh, is it text? Almost done with this. I just need to do like one more shoe and then we're pretty much done. Am I good at drawing without a mouse? I would debate that I'm almost better drawing with one. Yeah, let's see here. Where's the drawing, the cursed drawing folder? Let's see here. Slideshow. Else. Like I drew these with the Sega Pico. Actually, no, I didn't draw that one. But I drew that. And that cursedness. And that cursedness. And that cursedness. And that cursedness. And that was the reference. And that was the reference. But yeah. I drew that shit with the Sega Pico. So I actually gotta say, this thing draws better than the Sega Pico by a lot. Alright, where'd my reference go? There he is.
My bad.
That works. We need some slightly lighter stripes. Was it the official ones that Sega did for April 1st? And then the part where it goes, emergency, emergency, all Maverick hunters, report immediately, all Maverick hunters abort immediately. The novelty shirt store. Yeah, Sega made official Sonic, and there was Sonic. There was Sonic and Knuckles, and then I forgot what they called Shadow, but they had a Shadow one. You never seen the Knuckles and Shadow one? I'll see if I can dig them. Yeah, let me see if I can find them. Sonic and yeah, that was on the official Sonic website for April 1st this year. I just couldn't afford to get it. I wanted it. Yeah, they released that officially. Anyway. But yeah, they were available for about 2 or 3 days. I just couldn't afford to get them at the time. It's kind of weird having two mice right next to each other, though. I think we're good. I think this is enough drawing of a cursed Mega Man for me. Alright, export. Can I export a PNG? I can export a JPEG. Alright, there we are. Cursed Mega Man done. Goodbye, kid pics. Alright, let's see. All right. Where is this referencing to? Open. Stay open. All right. So we got Diablo. We've done kid picks. We did our kid picks ridiculousness. All right, let's see what this Arthur game is. What version of Mac OS does this Arthur game require? Blah, blah. Step Windows 3.1, blah, blah, blah. How to run on Mac. I know you run on Mac, Mac. Let's see. Macintosh. Seven and later. I'm going to guess, and the Mega Man X soundtrack just finished. That's some timing for you. All right, let's see if we can make this this Arthur game work. All right, so what I expect we're going to need to do is this. Yes. You're going to see the Mac go black. It's because it's being reset. I know it looks like it's got no signal. I can see stuff where I'm configuring. And then we'll start it back up. All right. I can see a configuration menu. All right. It's not a boot disk. It's a freaking Arthur game. Come on. Let me boot into old Mac. Older Mac. Come on. All right. Boot older Mac. All right. We have to boot up even older version of Mac OS for this to work. And that's why this thing is actually set up dual boot, because yeah, there's some games that just won't run on 10, and then there's some games that just won't run on 9. So I need both. Arthur's Teacher Trouble. Sure.
Arthur's Teacher Trouble by Mark Brown. Hello, my name is Arthur. Welcome to Living Books. To have the story read to you,
You beat the
click
original
right
Diablo?
here.
I never have.
To play inside the story, click over here.
I must hear Spanish, Arthur. Oh, it's all fucked up. You can't see this. Let's see. I do this. Profiles.
If you want to play inside a certain page, click on the arrow to select the page you want. And then, okay.
The bell rang. The first day of school was over. Kids ran out of every classroom. Everyone but room 13. Here the students filed out slowly, in alphabetical order.
See you tomorrow,
said their teacher, Mr. Ratburn.
It's running. It's loading a little wacky. So let's see here. Is it a crop problem? Let's see here. I'm switching scenes for just a sec. I just want to see if this is a crop problem or if it's a Mac problem. Let's see. Scaling controls. Is this a crop problem? This is not a crop problem. Right.
To have the story. Are you sure you want? Okay. Goodbye.
Let's see if I can beat this, get this set up right. I'm just seeing if you see what I see.
Arthur's Teacher Trouble by Mark Brown.
It's screwy.
Hello, my name is Arthur. Welcome to Living Books. If you want to play inside a certain page, are you sure you want? Okay, goodbye.
If I set this to a low ass resolution and this to a low ass resolution. I'm just trying to see if I can get this to work. So we can play Arthur. Yeah, I'm able to see a lot more.
By Mark Brown.
What if I have an idea.
Are you sure you want?
What if I
Okay.
do this?
Goodbye.
Settings, control panels, modders, eMac. Preferences. About this computer. Get up for an x-ray. Need Arthur now. I'm trying. It's just showing up really screwy. Display. Output. Generic RGB. All right, does this work? If this doesn't work, I have one more idea. Nah, it's still loading really fucky.
By Mark Brown. Hello, my name is Arthur. Welcome to Living Books. To have the story read to you, click right here. To play, are you sure you... Okay, goodbye.
All right, we're going to do this. Let's see. We're going to retry this. We're going to boot the other version and see if Arthur will load under the classic mode for the other one. Kid picks an Arthur. Yup. I'm trying to get the Arthur game to work. The Arthur game is actually legit. I've got it right here, even though it's green screen to hell. Arthur's teacher trouble, but the problem is that it's messing up on me. So we're trying an alternate way to load it. I actually made the eMac overlay with the eMac itself. Let's see if it'll load. Come on. Work. Work. Yes. Come on, Arthur. You can do it, Arthur. Yes. There we go.
Arthur's Teacher Trouble.
All right.
By Mark Brown.
We're doing it this way.
Hello, my name is Arthur. Welcome to Living Books. To have the story read to you, click right here. To play inside the story, here is the story in English.
The bell rang. The first day of school.
Yeah, I think I
was
need to get
over.
better drivers.
Kids
for the
ran
old
out of
version
every
Mac.
classroom. Everyone but room 13. Here the students filed out slowly in alphabetical
No, I've never
order.
started this ever. Shitty horses teacher trouble. Pretty much,
See
man.
you tomorrow.
I start playing
Said their
jank and
teacher,
back it
Mr.
shows up.
Ratburn.
Yes, Mr. Ratburn. Good afternoon, Mr. Ratburn. I can't believe he gave us homework the first day.
Said Arthur.
I had the rat last year.
Said Prunella.
Boy, do I feel sorry for you.
Make one wrong move, and he puts you on death row.
Warned Binky Barnes.
He's really a vampire.
What is that
with
voice for
magical
him?
powers.
Said Chris.
Oh no!
As everyone was leaving, the
One-
principal came out of his
1
office.
frame per second
Are you ready for
vampire.
the September Spellathon?
He asked. Yes! Cheered the crowd.
Who's going to win this year?
Asked the principal.
Me!
Everyone shouted.
If I win again this year, do I get my name on the trophy twice?
Asked Prunella.
Not if I can help it.
Whispered Francine.
It probably would run better. I think I need to get better drivers for it. Oh my god, teacher trouble. What, have you heard of this? Have you heard of this
When Arthur
shit
got
before?
home, he slammed the back door.
How was school?
Mother asked.
I got the strictest teacher in the whole world.
Grumbled Arthur.
Arthur grumbled. Grumble, grumble. We're letting it play the book, and then we're going to do all
Have
the
a
stupid
chocolate
shit
chip
inside of
cookie.
it.
Said Mother.
Don't have time.
Said Arthur.
I have tons of homework.
You remember this episode?
I'll eat Arthur's.
Said DW.
I don't have any homework. You don't even go to school.
Said Arthur.
I know.
DW
Yeah.
smiled.
The strictest horses.
Can I have another cookie?
One at a time, DW.
Said Arthur.
Oh,
Said
I
Mom.
guess I'll have just one.
Okay.
Said shitty horse.
After dinner, Arthur was still doing homework.
What's that?
Asked DW.
It's a map of Africa.
Said Arthur.
Looks like a pepperoni pizza.
Said
DW.
Macca's. It should be smoother, but I'm having to run it in kind of a ghetto way. After stream, I'll do some research and see if I can fix it.
Next year, when I'm in kindergarten, I won't have any homework. Miss Minker never gives it.
Said DW.
Called Arthur.
DW's being a pest.
Called Arthur.
Time for bed.
Said Mother.
Said
You can finish
Mother.
your map of Florida in the morning.
Africa.
Said Arthur. The next day, Mr. Ratburn announced a spelling test.
Said
Friday.
shitty horse.
I want you to study very hard.
He said.
The test will have
I want you to be
100
very
words.
hard. Said Mr. Hornyburn.
And
Continued Mr. Ratburn.
the two
I like
students
it.
with the highest
And
scores will
continued.
represent our class at the
This can of
all-school
salt found this
spellathon.
product placement. If it's got the little girl in the dress with the umbrella, yes.
Only 100 words?
Said Mr.
Maybe my
Misconduct.
computer can help me.
That week, everyone in Arthur's class studied harder than ever.
Said snoring. Feels like me trying to get this Mac to work.
There's so many words.
Arthur spent a lot of time looking for quiet places to study.
Said Peppa Pig. Said cursed Chinese game show mascot.
More words to study. Thanks, DW.
Said shitty horse. Okay, this is like a much crappier way to do this. Can we
Suddenly,
go back
it
to the
was
main
Friday,
menu?
and time for the test. Arthur could smell Miss Sweetwater's class making popcorn. He could hear Mrs. Fink's class leaving for a trip to the aquarium.
This feels like a crappier version of the Magic School Bus games.
The next word is vacation.
The next word is molestation.
This is easy.
Pencils down, please. Pass your papers to the front.
Mr. Ratburn corrected their papers during lunch.
Class?
He said,
Did you ever hear the joke about how,
very
like,
well on the
you know,
test,
Mr.
but
Ratburn
only 2 of
married,
you
you know, a man in I think, like, the
correctly.
last episode of the TV
Muffy
show.
smiled.
And,
Francine hiccuped.
and because of that,
Buster
people were
patted
like,
his
oh
big
my
rubber
God,
charm.
he's gay. And then there was the thing where, like, Alabama
throat.
wouldn't air the episode where he marries that
Our
guy.
class
And so people were like,
for the
they've
spellathon
edited a
will
version
be
for Alabama
the
where he
brain
marries his sister.
and Arthur.
There must be some mistake.
Wow, Arthur, you won.
I did?
Mr. Ratburn gave
God, is
Arthur
this
in the
still
brain
going
each a
on?
special list of words.
Is there any
Just
way to, like,
study
go
these,
back to
and
where
you'll be ready for the spellathon in 2 weeks.
He said,
What are the controls of this? Cheater, you use a calculator. What are the controls? Blah, blah, blah. How to run it in Mac is just...
Arthur's
on the
family
damn
helped him
thing.
study. Grandma
Let's
asked Arthur
see,
his
read
spelling
to
words.
me.
Now, spell trouble, honey.
Press the P key.
T-R-
Okay,
Arthur's family helped him study.
there we go.
Grandma asked Arthur his spelling words.
Now, spell trouble, honey.
Trouble.
That's right there.
How about your CHORES?
Father asked.
My
will,
chahors?
after I finish my homework, Dad.
Have you made your BED?
Mother added.
YES, Mom.
Arthur, spell sister.
B-R-A-T. Brat. I am
Arthur.
not. S-I-S-T-E-R. Sister.
Spell computer, Arthur.
MACINTOSH.
Computer.
That's right, son.
Now spell eclative. Oh, I mean bicycle.
Now spell Lysdexia.
C-Y-C-L-E. Bicycle.
DW helped too. When Francine and Buster came over, DW answered the door.
I like how I've just got this random monkey behind me now.
Arthur can't play, but I can.
She said,
I don't have to study.
Okay, I have to say. DW has voiced by Toad in this issue.
Yeah, this is definitely running like ass. I need to figure out how to set up the old version games better.
Gosh, he's working hard.
You don't sound how used to versus the TV show. When is this game from? 1994.
I'll never learn all these words in time.
1994, yep. Arthur, is your lamp possessed again? It's definitely running worse than it should.
He must know all the words by now.
Lamp isn't laughing at you, calling you an asshole.
Well, okay. Have fun studying,
They're just standing in the door. They're just like,
I can't believe the spellathon is finally here,
said Grandma.
said Grandma.
Get a little peace and quiet.
D.W. said.
Good luck,
Said
Arthur.
Shitty Horse.
Said Mother and Father.
Artist of the week. Picasso.
Said Shitty Horse.
Mom, can we go now?
Not yet, dear.
Mom, can we go now?
Not yet, dear.
Not yet, dear. We're stuck on this page for all eternity unless the child clicks on the next one.
Don't worry, dear.
You're going to do just fine, dear.
Did you ever see any of the things where Arthur, you know, his ears are like up here and he wears headphones here? Or you see him like answer the phone and he puts it down here? So like he doesn't have the headphones in the correct spot.
Phew. Oh, I don't think I'm ready.
I know this is running like ass, but yeah.
Just do the best you can, son.
Do they tell a lot more than the headphones? Yeah, same
Hey,
sort
Arthur,
of thing though.
We're on.
It's something that like
From backstage, Arthur
a
could
lot
hear
of
the
games
whole
get
school
wrong.
out in the auditorium.
Because yeah, if you have big old
Well,
cat or rabbit ears,
today's the
you
big
would need to do this
said Mr. Ratburn.
How do you feel?
I feel fine.
to be able to
The
hear.
brain answered.
So you'd be
Arthur
holding it like
gulped.
up here.
I wish I were still back in bed.
Said the rabbit in the background. My toupee, said the bald woman.
Oh, pardon me.
Well, you know that if like the Viera from Final Fantasy were real, where you'd have like the rabbit ears up there and you would have your ear hole here, you know that there would be like there'd be like phones designed for rabbits that would have like a much longer like thing, and you'd hold it here so that it would, you know, like go up to an ear hole here. I've thought about this multiple times.
Oh, pardon me.
I don't know enough about the Arthur lore to tell you if that's Buster's dad or not.
DW?
I like how she's just like, just gets like super stretched out.
Hi.
This is probably before learning he's a good pilot, so chance it's him. There's more content on this thing than I thought.
I memorized all the words. I memorized all the words. I memorized all the words. I memorized all the words.
You memorized all the word? What? That's Mr. Ratburn off to the gay bar now? What was that about that?
Like, I'm off to the motorcycle bar, kids.
The auditorium is full. Isn't this exciting?
It sure is.
I'm gonna hang out with some leather daddies.
I memorized all the words.
Good luck, boys.
The principal welcomed everyone and explained the rules.
I'm just
The
imagining
brain
Mr. Ratburn like goes and hangs out
stepped up to the
at
microphone.
like
The
a
first
biker
word
bar
is
after work.
fear.
said the principal,
F-E-R-E.
said the brain a little too quickly,
I'm sorry.
said the principal,
That's not correct.
Are you sure?
asked the brain.
What dictionary are you using?
Good try, brain.
I'm sorry, you can't spell.
I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening.
So who actually here either read the Arthur books or watched the show? Because there's a chance you played this game. Yeah, this is Living Books Arthur's Teacher Trouble, which is green screening itself out. But yeah, it's got a green cover.
Wow, the brain missed. Doesn't my
Watched the
hair
show,
look
read the books, don't
beautiful?
remember anything other than these. Animals are weird.
Doesn't my hair look beautiful?
I mean, this is no crazy about corn.
I thought he said fur.
Does your microphone need Viagra?
Whoa, whoa.
Crazy about corn?
The brain wasn't the only one to drop out quickly. The representatives from Miss Sweetwater's and Mrs. Fink's class were gone in a flash.
They were vaporized by a laser from space.
Before long, only Arthur and Prunella were left. It was Prunella's turn.
The word is...
Why is no one
preparation.
panicking that they were
Said the
abducted by
principal.
aliens or shot
Prunella
with a
looked
laser
down at her
beam?
feet.
Could I have the definition, please?
She asked after a moment.
Preparation.
The principal repeated,
The process of getting ready.
Of course.
said Prunella.
P-R-E-P...
She paused.
E-R-A-T-I-O-N.
I'm sorry.
Do they
That's
still do spelling
incorrect.
bees?
Said the principal.
Now Arthur gets a chance to spell it.
What? What was that one? Okay, then. All these pieces of sentient furniture. I like how it doesn't come back. They're just gone.
Arthur looked out over the audience and took a deep
Said
breath.
Arthur.
Preparation.
He said.
Preparation.
Correct,
said the principal.
Yeah, I honestly
Everyone in
wonder if
Mr.
they still
Ratburn's
do
class cheered.
spelling bees at schools. You know that somebody just like Foleying going. Okay, that's totally not disturbing.
I'm so proud.
Now we won't have to sell him at the circus.
That's my boy.
Yeah. Can we have a better delivery of that line?
That's my boy.
That's my boy. And DW is eaten by the seat and never seen again.
That's my grandson.
I'm glad I studied.
Now we don't have to sell our son at the circus. I'm making fun of this game. Why can't I make fun of it? I gotta do something to amuse
Then
myself with
Mr.
it.
Ratburn went to the microphone.
I'm very proud of Arthur.
He said.
In fact, I'm proud of my whole class. They worked very hard.
Yay!
Some of my jokes land better than others.
Congratulations, Arthur.
Gee, thanks.
Congratulations, Arthur.
Gee, thanks.
Gee, thanks. Here you go. Have an urn. It totally isn't containing the ashes of a dead body.
everyone did such a nice job.
Smile, please. Will you please smile for the camera lady?
Smile for the camera while I take your picture from this far away. I feel like this should be smoother. It was secretly contained a genie. Arthur is granted 3 wishes.
Congratulations, Arthur.
Thanks, Brain.
What do you think Arthur would wish for?
This is the last 3rd grade I'll have in the Spellathon, but next year I look forward to a new challenge, teaching kindergarten.
Why? Free milkshakes at the Sugar Bowl?
Let's have a big hand for everyone in the Spellathon.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this is animating worse than it's supposed to.
Ratburn. Oh, he is so handsome. That'll be fun, DW.
So is the thing where Ratburn is gay? Is that a thing from the books, or is that only in the show? Let me see. I don't know enough about the books. Let's see. Mr. Rat. Miss Nigel Ratburn. Let's see. Whatever. Shave your crappy mustache, Mr. Ratburn. No one else has facial hair because it's fucking fur. Let's see. Mary's a chocolate shop owner. Are we talking about the show or the books? Books. Let's see. Those are whiskers. Okay. Is there a way to look this up in the books? Yeah, let me see here. Let's see. Sexuality of Mr. Ratburn is never addressed in the books. However, he's revealed to be gay in the TV series. Okay. I wasn't sure.
Teaching kindergarten, Mr. Ratburn.
See you next year, DW.
What does DW stand for? I always forget what it actually stands for. Don't worry.
Thank you all for coming. We'll see you at the Spellathon next year.
If you're wondering why I'm looking over here,
long.
the iMac is, or the eMac is to the right of my normal monitor, because I've got like the eMac,
I'll see you next time.
the gaming monitor, and then the chat monitor.
To have the story read to you, click right here. Okay.
I want to hear it in Spanish.
La campana sonó. El primer día de escuela había
That I've got the
terminado.
eMac
Los
streaming.
niños
Yeah,
salían
it's
corriendo de
the actual
todos los salones
eMac.
de clase.
Like
Todos, excepto el salón 13.
You can see it right there.
De ese salón los niños salían en fila, despacio y en orden alfabético.
Nos vemos mañana.
Spanish
Profesor,
Ratburn.
El señor Ratburn.
He tries to edge close to the edge of the desk. What? It's got like 3 inches.
Nos divertimos hoy, ¿verdad?
Sí, señor Ratburn.
Señor Ratburn.
Buenas tardes, señor Ratburn.
Señor Ratburn sounds like a
Puedo creer
mafia
que nos
name.
haya dado tarea el primer día.
Dijo Arturo.
Tuve el profesor Ratburn el año pasado.
Dijo Prunella.
Ay, cómo me das lástima.
Si haces algo malo, te pone en la silla de los acusados.
Le advirtió Pinky.
So if you want to know how Foxhole, how I'm actually got this set up, it's that the eMac can put out VGA. And so I've got a cord that is VGA. Ay, comed me días horse. So yeah, the eMac has a cord that's got VGA and analog audio down the same cord. They're sold for like commercial usage. It's made by Extron, and so it goes out of the Mac via VGA and the headphone jack. It then goes over to the RetroTink 4K, which is, you know, on the other side of the desk. It's like right under it. Like if you're looking at the camera, it's literally like right below the camera. And then on the desk is the RetroTink 4K. And the RetroTink 4K is accepting the VGA and the analog audio, and then outputting HDMI to the capture card in my computer, and which is an it's an AverMedia Live Gamer 4K, and that's, you know, what's capturing this. And then of course, you know, it's just set as a capture device. Like, this is fake. This is a picture of an eMac. It's just got a capture device inside an eMac. So like if I turn off the capture, you'll see there's just like a hole in the eMac.
Cuando ya todos se iban, el director salió de
Well,
su
I'm doing it way more
¿Ya están
complex than
listos
you
para
need
el
to.
maratón de ortografía en septiembre?
Like, I'm in front of a green screen, obviously.
Contestaron todos.
¿Quién va a ganar este año?
Preguntó el director. Gritaron
There's,
y
you know, a
todos.
picture of a monkey behind me.
Gano este año otra vez. Pondrá mi nombre en el trofeo.
Like if we do this.
Preguntó Prunella.
Solo eso me falta.
Like, you'll see there's just a big ass green screen behind me. Let's see other games around the system. I suspect Math Blaster in Search for Spot. Let's see if there is a version. Math Blaster, search for Spot. Let's see if a Mac version of that exists. Yes, it does. I could theoretically run that. Yeah, could be possible. I don't have it, but I could.
¡Qué trofeo tan grande! Huh?
I gotta hear what Spanish DW sounds like.
Cuando Arturo llegó a su casa, azotó la puerta.
¿Cómo te fue en la escuela?
Mamá preguntó.
Me tocó el profesor más estricto.
Gruñó Arturo.
Arturo. I really hope Spanish DW, instead of being like, Arthur, is like, Arthur, I would like you to take me out for the day. There we are.
Cómete una galletita de chocolate.
Dijo mamá.
No tengo tiempo.
Dijo Arturo.
Tengo toneladas de tarea. Yo me como la de Arturo.
Dijo Dorita.
Yo
¿Dorita?
no tengo tarea. Tú ni siquiera tienes que ir a la escuela.
Dijo Arturo.
Yo sé.
Dorita se sonrió.
¿Me puedo comer otra?
Una a la vez, Dorita.
I don't know how I feel about her being Dorita.
comeré nada más una. Okay.
The English just like, okay.
Después de cenar, Arturo siguió haciendo su tarea.
¿Qué es eso?
Preguntó Dorita.
Es un mapa de África.
Dijo Arturo.
Parece una pizza de chorizo.
Dijo Dorita.
Pizza de chorizo. What impresses me is that all the text is in Spanish, so it's Sal now. Pisa mi soito. Said Godzilla.
El año que entra cuando
Arturo was playing with poo.
no voy a tener tarea. La señorita Meeker nunca la da. ¡Mamá!
Dijo Arturo.
Dorita me está molestando. Es hora de ir a la cama.
Dijo mamá.
Puedes terminar tu mapa de Florida en la mañana.
Arthur has freakish eyes born without eyelids. You're saying like,
I was born as you joined the darkness, but I was born as yes.
Sal.
yeah, I feel like if you want to do Bane from the Dark Knight movies, you just put on a shitty Sean Connery voice.
And then do this, and you end up with a shitty Sean Connery voice. Through here, you've suddenly created Bane.
No tengo tarea, no tengo tarea, no tengo...
So yeah, he doesn't have eyelids. Good point. It's kind of like Bunsen Honeydew.
What will break your first your mind? Oh, you bloody Bruce Wayne. Arthur in Brain's trouble.
Yeah, I definitely got to see if I can get the drivers
Al día
correct
siguiente,
because I
el
think
señor
it's set up
Radburn les dijo
wrong
que
in
iban a tener una prueba el viernes.
the
Quiero
old version of
que
Mac.
estudien mucho.
Lego
Les dijo,
Batman
la
Legacy of the
prueba va a
Dark Knight has
tener
Bane sounding like Matt
cientos de
Berry. Who's Matt
palabras.
Berry?
Buster se puso pálido.
Y
Continuó el señor Radburn.
los dos estudiantes que saquen la mejor calificación representarán a nuestra clase en el maratón de ortografía de toda la escuela.
An actor? Comedian? Okay. Was that one that's like the new Lego Batman game that actually looks like a really good Batman?
Tal vez
It just looks like it controls like
computadora me ayude.
Arkham Asylum.
Tal vez mi computadora me ayude. 100 palabras. To have the story read to you, click right here.
What are the options
If
for
you
this?
want to play inside a certain page, click on the arrow to select the page you want. And then click OK.
What are the credits for this? Oh, it was actually developed with Rocksteady? I didn't know that. Yeah, I feel like this should be running way smoother. I exit these credits?
I can't believe he gave us homework the first day,
said Arthur,
I had the rat last year.
said Prunella,
Boy, do I feel sorry for you.
Make one wrong move, and he puts you on death row,
warned Binky Barnes.
He's really a vampire with magical powers,
said
Really
Chris.
a vampire with magical powers. Yuck. Yeah, I definitely gotta see if I can get this to run a little smoother in the future, because this game should be running way better.
He's really a vampire with magical powers.
Arthur's shitty teacher. We must brush. We must brush Mr. Rathbun's teeth.
Excuse me.
I'm starting to feel done. Grover's horse trouble.
As everyone was leaving, the principal came out of his office.
Are you ready for the September spellathon?
He asked.
How would they store
cheered
that
the
thing?
crowd.
Considering, look how
going to
gigantic
win
that
this
is. It's like
year?
larger than any of the
Asked the
children.
principal. Everyone shouted.
If I win again this year, do I get my name on the trophy twice?
Asked Prunella.
Not if I can help it.
Whispered Francine.
Wow, what a big trophy.
Wow, what great acting. Yeah, this game's definitely pretty janky.
Yes!
It would be great if it said spelling award, but spelled incorrectly.
Are you ready for the September spellathon?
Yes! Huh? 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 I won last year. Ooh!
Definitely a game of all time.
When Arthur got home,
So, I'm
he
feeling like
slammed
we
the back
boot back
door.
up Diablo. I feel like
How
I'm
was
done with
school?
Mother asked.
Arthur
I
here.
got the strictest teacher in the whole world.
Grumbled Arthur.
Alright, let's see here. Ugh.
Are you sure you want to quit? Okay. To have the story. Are you sure you... Okay. Goodbye.
Arthur had his fun in the sun. Yep, that's enough, Arthur. That was worth the, like, $2 I paid for it at the thrift store. But if I bought this when it was new, I would feel ripped off. And if I had gotten this in 1994 when I was, like 9 years old, yeah, I paid $2 for it. Yeah, if I had gotten this in 1994 when I was 9 years old, I would have definitely felt ripped off. Let's see here. That was definitely a significant amount of Arthur. All right, let's see here. I feel like that was a sufficient quantity of Arthur. I sense a soul in search of Arthur. Yeah, we'll definitely have to figure out why games run like such ass when I try and boot them into the old version of Mac OS. Get some better drivers for it. Because this runs perfectly. So there's no excuse that fucking Arthur over there would run like ass. All right, let's see here. Get the monies. You're gonna need a better bow soon. Yeah, that was definitely plenty of Arthur. I actually don't have pretty much any nostalgia for Arthur because I feel like it came out when I was already almost too old for it. And so yeah, I just don't really have a connection to it. But I thought it was funny to get, so I'm like, alright. Time to get the Arthur game. Yeah, after this stream, I'll definitely see if I can figure out how to configure things a little better. I did just kind of like take this computer to pieces and then stick a new drive in it, so it's not like I have it configured the best. Also, I don't have as much knowledge of Mac as I do like Windows computers. Because like with Windows computers, I'm like, okay, I know what's wrong. But with Mac computers, I'm just like, what's the problem here? Okay. Die. I always wondered if there was a mode in this game that lets you, there was a mode that lets you see, like, exactly, what's on the ground, somehow, like a highlight mode. Yeah, I gotta admit, I have infinitely more time with like StarCraft than I ever did with Diablo. It's not to say I didn't ever want to play this. It was just I didn't have a copy of it. And then when I got a copy of it, I got kind of discouraged because I had this thing where I had a teleport spell of some sort. And I got really, really, really far in the game and was like, okay, you know, this looks cool. You know, I can see something here. What is this? I'll teleport to this room. And then apparently what happened is I teleported into the final boss room. And because I teleported into the final boss room, I guess I didn't, like, load the cutscene correctly. So I ended up, somehow, like, crashing the game. So I just, like, completely broke the game, and my saved game corrupted. And when I tried to go back in, everything was just broken. I couldn't play. Cheesing it. Gotta love cheesing it. How's my bow doing? Pretty good. Come on, die. There we go.
I have no room.
Oh, I can make room.
I can't use this yet.
Killing all the things, killing all the things. This shirt's digging into my arm. It's making my hand feel a little numb. Kill all the things. Okay. Okay, what's in the inventory? 20. 1, 2, 3. Clear this level and then go back to town and sell some stuff. What's over here? I think I got pretty much everything. That's a lot of things. Alright, let's see. Okay, this was surprisingly easy. charged bolt. For 120, yeah. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, I've actually never played this game beyond that one time where it crashed on me as a teenager. Let's see here. Where'd we go? Okay, not this way. Whole lot of nothing. Okay. Do 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 do. Yeah, I think what we're running into is that I just don't have the previous version of Mac OS configured correctly, so I need to set that up correctly. Is this up? Yeah, it's up. Here's down. How much damage do I do with this bow? Still 1 to 4? So much zombie shooting. Okay. I think we've done this whole floor, so we can go back to the main level.
Now where would I put this? Now, where would I put this?
We're gonna do this. Actually, we're gonna do dunk. Okay. Now we're gonna go identify some stuff and figure this out.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
High durability. That's it. Okay. Marks target back. Fire. You heading out? Yeah, I might too sometime soon.
Well, what can I do for you? Look at that edge, that balance. A sword.
Stand for holy boat. We're gonna do this. First of all, talk to this guy.
What ails you, my friend? Griswold knows as much about...
Where's that lady? There she is.
Good day. How may I serve? Pepin saved my... Pepin...
Throw that in works.
Well, what can I do for you?
Let's see. We're gonna save here and go through the portal. Dewdrop. Mace. Alright. Did I go in here? I did not. Oh. That was significant. Oh, run, 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 run. Okay. Yeah, I think we need better stuff before we're able to do this. Up to level 2. Do I have a healing spell? Up to level 1. Where was the exit on level 1? Over there. Okay. Alright, I need to see if I can buy, like, some more armor or a better weapon. And let's see here. Next level. Oh, I have a significant amount. Let's see here. Doobie 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 doo.
What ails you, my friend? Ogden's bar may...
Potions of healing.
Hello, my friend. Ogden has old...
Well, what can I do for you?
Let's see. Let's see. Buy basic items. Cloak cap. Hunter's bow. That's better. Hat. I'll sell the mace because I don't want it.
Well, what can I do for you?
go to the other lady.
I sense a soul in search of answers. To a man who only knows.
Does it change every time I open the menu? Yeah, surface. Right to 10. Who's that up there? That's just her arm thing.
Yep, that's a cow, all right. Yup, that's a cow, all right. I remember as a kid seeing people play this multiplayer and just littered this area with junk.
Over here. In case you haven't noticed, I don't buy anything from Tristram. I am
What
an
is that
importer of
actor? I swear I
quality
know that
goods.
actor.
If you want to peddle your junk, you'll have to see Griswold, Pepin, or that witch Adria. I'm sure they'll snap up whatever you can bring them. Let's see, is there an actor for... I'm just trying to see, because that actor sounds super familiar.
Oh, he's Wirt, not Wilt. Okay. Lanny Manelli. What is she known for? Place to stall. Dropstrip pilots. Bunch of video game stuff. Voiced Rouge the Bat in a couple games. Let's see. Ivy and Soul Calibur. Lucas Pit. Mortal Kombat. That's Shiva. He just sounds super familiar. Yeah, she just sounds super familiar. Anyway. Just dump more crap on her.
Good day. How may I serve you?
On to more dungeon. Down to the dungeon. More dungeon. Dungeon, dungeon. Dungeon, dungeon. Diablo time. Did we do that area down there? Imagine an 8-year-old playing this. I was about 10. Yeah, when I first played it, I first played a pirated copy of it at somebody else's house in 1995. So yeah, I was about 10 when I first played this game. And then I went through most of it, but as I said, it crashed on the final boss. So I have never beaten it, even though I know what happens in the ending. When did you first play it, or have you played this game? Yep, I screwed up. And with that, I'm kind of feeling like it might be raid time. The guy with giant butcher blade, yeah, it's like one of the first bosses. Let's see. Who is on? Just making sure this guy's not about to raid out to somebody. Yeah, we're gonna raid to Neon Arcade right now. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna raid over to Neon Arcade, playing some sort of like Resident Evil, or not Resident Evil, sorry, Metal Gear Solid like game, and looks pretty cool. So yeah, thank you to everybody who came around. We'll try and make this a more regular thing. I'll probably be doing a little earlier, but yeah, thank you to everybody who came in, and we'll see you around.